Guinealainen, me asutassa Suomessa. Tervetuloa kaikille tänään iltapäivällä. Me laulamme rakas juttu yhdessä, ihminen täytyy olla yhdessä. Se musiikka on se guinealainen kieli. Tuve mun kuluma, halea sonni. Marabira mala Kono sabuna narala Hunye do hiema Hunye ti fema Atuga mano fema Tuga bere nangeira Marawa mae Helsinki kuya sabuna narala Yeginde nanama Yegifanye Allah nafigi mala Miri nafanya sabu nafayala Konungarabala Sabu nanara hutang Ngasigayo, ngasigane, ngasigade, olayo, ngamasene yala, awatu femo koloma yala, awasabuna nala, aliyana nana masinane yala yala. fenara. Migi kubisa nosa bufanana yala. Alina bane mara bira mayala. Hunya doriye, hunya tiri fema. Atugan adoro fema, tugan bere nangei. Helsinki sabunanara. Ibarika, ha! Ibarika la, ibarika. Pakuli jeli de moho so, de moho malola le ibarika. Jundi ye lima, ate lima lola, jeli ye liko, alo te lima lola, jeli name. Ina moira, mogola na julu lela, kiri finada la kama, alla misala la le makataga jigi. Nama sinyagala. Sabuna namalala. Tope mokoloma. Deux. Yes, man. Kidosia. Kuya mi wala ne kabakonko na kinalata lodo banem falone. Bele inusu. Afo. Mon guitariste. Afo. Mama. Kumada lama. Mama, oh. Idalama. Aye kodo kella mama. Atakella madeno no beana. Kuye modo be. Ikini so jeli odotinyana. Kuye modo be mama. Ikini so jeli detinyana. Ni bi jeli uso aso kelendi. Kanada bila. Ni bi jeli so. Ikanada bila dalla promozianda. Amani wo. Don solo le jeli so la be baba barikala. Africa. Savala mama, akumada lama, sane kuma fo, lama oh, kumada lama, sane kuma, ide kodo kela, oke madeno nobe, ide kodo fola, kana fo madeno nobe nyana, namfudu leto, koka mogodo beng, namfudu leto, koka mogodo tinyek. Nibi jeliso aso, ikanada bila dalla promotion. Nibi jeliso, ikanada bila dalla promotion do. Amanio, do solo le jeliso language. Mama, dalama, sanu kumako. Mama, oh. Indalama, aye kodo kella mama, kana kema de do benyana. Apa, kunye bogodo be mama, dana so jeli de tinyana, kunye jeli de be, mama dana so jeli de tinyana, ninka boso naso, tala bila dalla promotion. Nimba jeliso ndaso tala bila dalla promotion amani de don solo le jeliso lao baba barikana Africa apo dale jeli de moho so de moho malola ho barika ina moira ha mogola la juno de la kripina da Okay. Tämä on viimeinen sitten. Viimeinen sitten. Kiitos. Ja tässä. Mun on meni. Okei. Soli olala sila maranyana. Masalubana. Nakina kalu de jeli so te jeli mola papa papa. siginen famala masara like ate korobola famala Joma ya keleba mandi Afrika lola keleba mandi famala Allo bam bam Allo bam bam Allo bam bam Eno mino bam bam Basiti lo bam bam Ilani la horoyala Eno mino bam bam Awodena ande dam fatum Kona horoyami do Awodena ande dam fatum Kana horoyami do Tuna jeunesse guinéenne Fabara masara like ate korobol Famala Famala Jomma ya keleba mandi Lari mejinde dola keleba mandi Famala Jalla ye ko turo, jalla ye ko sando, jalla kabo, jalla di, jalla makuna, jalla di, jalla oh.
Okay, thank you. Please put your hands together for this wonderful people. Thank you. Okay, thanks a lot. Yes, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, this is a special day, and it's an historical one. We are all going to welcome our honorable guests. You will all agree with me that this is the very first time in history that a Sierra Leonean minister is coming to Finland. And this time is no less a person but the Honorable Minister of Tourism and Cultural Affairs, Honorable Dr. Memunatu Bibrat. She will be coming in with Director of Tourism, the Director of Culture, and the General Manager, Sierra Leone National Tourist Board. So please, let us give them a stand ovation. Let us celebrate them as they enter. Mr. DJ, you can play whatever music as they enter. We are asking Mr. Ba to join the high table. Madam Fatima Usman also. At this juncture, we will invite our brother from the Sierra Leone community here in Finland, Mr. Ibrahim Sanko, to welcome.
you very much, Mr. Obai Kamara. Greatly delighted to be part of this evening, this celebration. Directed by the organizers in communion with our music ambassador in Europe from Sierra Leone, Mr. Obai Mansare, in bribe of organizers, to cordially and humbly, respectfully welcome all of you to this very special occasion this evening. On top of our very list of very important personality, we have a very, very high delegation, like Mr. Kamara has just noted earlier that it is historical for this, the first time that we're having a body minister from our own land. It is written, and we are very grateful that we are part of this. The theme, we are very grateful that we have these very great visitors in the name of our Minister of Tourism, in the person of Dr. Memunatu B. Pratt, her delegation of directors of culture, Mr. Jallo Fode, Director of Tourism, Mr. Mohammed Jallo, they are all present here, supporting the trip of our Honorable Minister. And we are very grateful that through the influence or whatever the effort of Mr. Obai Kamara, that this is coming to happen in Finland. It is happening. And we have two issues here. First of all, of course, that our boys, our footballers, they were thinking to take part in the African competition here in Finland. We took it lightly, but of course we supported them and they surprised us with the championship. Yes. So we, the Slovenians, we are the football champions in Helsinki this year. Yes, point blank. We win them big time. And we owe a lot of spiritual good luck that our honorable delegation brought for us. From the moment they landed in Finland, we won the semi-final. When they touched their feet in Finland, we won the semi-final, Sierra Leone. And when they slept the following day, they helped us to bring the championship. So we are winners, as usual, from the Lion Mountains. But anyway, the most of the important things, that is of course part of the whole package, is the intention, the plan, and free soul. And we know that, and people are very proud of us because that we went through a war, and when once we sat on the table and we said peace, our late President Ahmed Tijan Kawa, may his soul rest in peace. The people of Sierra Leone promised peace. After that promise, we got nothing else but peace in our country. It is the only country that went to war for 10 years and declared peace that stayed. War is over, like they promised. So everybody is very, very, we owe the blessing and the great thankfulness to our leaders of our land. Well, with not more ado about nothing, I will emphasize that you please do all you can and continue to help this idea of the promotion of tourism between our two countries. Thank you very much. Please enjoy your evening.
Yes, please help me welcoming a strong personality that is working for the Helsinki city, who is going to form part of the high table here this evening. Please put your hands together for Mr. Yanni Mollis from the city of Helsinki. And I will just call on our sister, Sister Josephine, to take the train from this point. Welcome, Sister Josephine. Atanga. She's a Cameroonian Sierra Leonean.
Hello, everybody. We are here for a cultural celebration which means that we are not in a funeral celebration. We are going to have fun. We are going to celebrate the culture of Sierra Leone and the culture of other countries. So I wish we had somebody on the keyboard to give us some noise. Where are my Cameroonian brothers? Please give us some noise. That is not enough. Could you all stand and welcome the Minister of Culture? Let's do it like we do it in Cameroon. Yes, come and welcome her. Hey! Your Highness, we want to welcome you officially, like we will do it in Cameroon. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for this dynamic group from Cameroon. This is not your performance, but we want to do it like we would do it in Africa. We want to do it like we would do it in Cameroon. We are going to celebrate. We are going to enjoy culture. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I want to find out, do you have an official welcome to the minister? How do we do it in Cameroon? You can speak in the dialect. Yes? Just say it in the dialect. This is a cultural celebration. Yes. And wise man, can you come down? You're also from Cameroon. He's so well dressed. Come on down. Cameroon culture in the house. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up to the Cameroon culture in the house. Yes. Wise man has something to say. Wise man? Wise man. Can you welcome the Minister of Culture the Cameroon way? And after that, the group will also do it.
Kamfina. Sierra Leone. Kafin. Madam Minister, we are Cameroonians and the Sierra Leone community here in Finland are our brothers. So, you know, this is Kafin, our cultural dance group. So when we learn that you are coming, you know that Africa is one and we'll definitely be here to welcome you. We are privileged that you are here. You are our mother and you are here to advise us and we are ready to listen. So I'm going to tell you how we do in Cameroon traditionally. So, we will check your go, Madam Minister. For Finland. We will come in. Sierra Leone le Gambia. So we will go from me and we. Mbon, advisory, no Gino Koshi, Champufa, wishing Kursir and safely. Anytime I want Zafadi, let's welcome over the airport. If you want to know me, Chamla from Good Yahweh, Amen.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Really, this is typical African culture, Cameroon culture. Like from generations, we got this from generations. That's why we don't use anything like electronics. That's why everything is handmade. Even this is handmade from Cameroon. And culture is really something that we encourage because whoever doesn't know the culture has no identity. So it's from our culture that you can identify whoever you are. Like for example, last time I traveled to USA and in a restaurant we're eating and one man was saying he's missing sauna. I automatically knows he's from Finland because of the sauna culture. So linking culture to tourism. Culture attracts tourists. That is why we are here to show the world the rich culture that Africa has.
Thank you,
Thank you
Akabe.
so much.
Thank you very much. And up to the stage. Come on, let's do it the right way. Come on. They're going to come take you and bring it to the microphone. This is culture. This is how we do it in Africa. Hurry up, group. Come on fast. Come on and get him. Mama Africa, can you bring him? That's how we do it in Africa.
I've been working for the city of Helsinki for 6 months, as I mentioned, and as the Cameroonian team group just said, that there is an African culture, but then of course there's hundreds, if not thousands, of cultures in Africa as well, and I was very pleased to learn that myself. The very distinct cultures within Africa as well, which is very easy to forget. Looking from all the way from Finland, everything just looks like one big Africa, when in fact there is so many subcultures and identities there. So it's been, I had the privilege of traveling all over southern and eastern Africa and really enjoyed seeing many faces of that part of Africa. I am still missing West Africa, so I'm hoping to correct that in the next few months. And of course, what better way of doing that than meeting with the Minister of Tourism from Sierra Leone, and really, I feel like I must come in the next few months then to visit the country. We had a short meeting with the delegation earlier to discuss or to present the activities of the city of Helsinki in the cultural and tourism areas, and then we had a discussion about what possibilities for collaboration could be. And as the head of the international affairs for the city of Helsinki, we've been working on a new strategy for the city's international engagements. And then one pillar of that engagement is to increase the future that we're all moving towards. And so from that perspective, working with cities like Freetown, with countries like Sierra Leone, could very well be a bigger part of the city's work in the future. Our citizenship consists more and more of people from other countries and other cultures who make the city richer here, and I feel and I believe that we can return the favor by bringing some of the Finnish culture and Finnish identity back to their places and countries. So once more, welcome to Finland. I hope you enjoy your trip, and I look forward to seeing you either here or in Sierra Leone again.
and it's too cold. Can we all really give a thank you? It's still too cold. Are you guys jealous? Thank you very much for your warm speech. We appreciate and we hope to see you also in Cameroon. Welcome to Cameroon. Welcome to Sierra Leone. Next on our list, I want us to welcome a great lady. This lady has done so much for the community, the African community, the Finnish community here in Finland. She's a woman who she calls, everybody knows her like a mother. She's a mother to everybody. Whether you're older than her, you're younger than her, she's a mother. She will be there for you when you need her. When you need a shoulder to lean on, she's going to give you that shoulder. When you're hungry and you go to her place, her restaurant, you cannot come back hungry. When you need money, she will give you that money. When you need a place to sleep, this woman took me in my lowest moment, and she carried me like a baby. If today I am standing up and laughing and shouting, it's because of this lady that I want to introduce her. She's no other but the woman we call, she deserves a standing ovation. Could we all rise up and give this lady, Mama Africa Fatima, a standing ovation? Please, let's welcome our own in the house. She's going to talk to us on behalf of Great Africa Union. Mama Africa, welcome. Thank you for being there. When I used to cry every day, she was there for me. She wiped my tears away. I want to say thank you, Mama Africa. You are a God woman. I love you. Speak to us.
Thank you for that wonderful presentation. I'm really pleased to stand here and see a woman minister all the way from Sierra Leone. Respect. And what I noticed with the delegates, you represent the old generation and the new generation, and that is not very common in Africa. Another respect to you. My name is Fatima Usman. I'm representing Great Voice of African Union, and Obi is one of us. I'm so happy to see a lot of Africans in the audience today. I think Obi is an exceptional human being for this, not just for Sierra Leone, but for the whole of Africa. I remember when we had the kick Ebola out of Africa. People were scared of Africans. Like, Obi will go, both the Africans and the Finns. You know, where is Obi, by the way? Obi, please come. I call him my son. Please put your hand for this wonderful man. I think I will say that Sierra Leone is lucky to have this man. I wouldn't say he is lucky to have you, but you are lucky to have somebody like this who puts his effort, his energy, his money to promote his country. It's not easy to promote a country like Sierra Leone, and you have your own people. You have people who are supporting you, and then you have the other people who don't understand you or don't understand why you are doing this or think that you are trying to, I don't know. But I mean, this is a man who does not want anything but just to promote your country. I am a Nigerian, humble African in the whole of Finland, like Obi. I'm standing here saying it. And this is the reason why you have, we women, especially, I won't even speak about the African men, but the women. Right. That's why you have we, the women, standing. That is why you have our support. You have my support. You have all the support of all the members of Great Voice of African Union. And that is why you have our Vice President here with me today. You have one of the wonderful ladies, Deborah, all the way from Tampere to come and support you for the whole week. We have never done that to anybody. But for Obi, money cannot buy what he has done for your country. And this is one of the information that I want you to take back to encourage other people. And I want him to be acknowledged in his country. Yes. The things he's doing, how he's creating awareness. The children of Ebola, all the kids that lost their parents, he's looking for godmothers for them, godfathers. Education. This is a man that is never happy when children can't eat. This is the kind of man that you have. And I'm really very happy that I have the privilege and the opportunity to stand here in front of you and say, Obi, I love you so much. Keep the good work.
Thank you, Mama Africa. Thank you so much. And Obi, I love you too. This lady has done a lot also for this community. And also she's doing a lot for Africa. She is a philanthropist. She's taking care of widows back in Africa. She's a heart of a goal. She's a woman also that has taken me under her wings. When my husband died, she said, I had this dream that I was in a limousine with you once like that. So no matter what, I want to take you under my wings. Wherever I'm going, I want to go with you. I want to mentor you. I want to be there for you. When I need a shoulder to cry, this woman gives me a shoulder. If I stay for 2 days without talking to her, I get sick. I'm like, please, what's wrong? I need to hear your voice. And every time I hear her voice, I am energized. Please, ladies and gentlemen, it's my honor to introduce you to the president of DK Swami, no other but Deborah Mupapa Fumi. Please give her a standing ovation. She's a woman with a heart of gold. If ever you need help, call this lady. I mean, I think business. Whether it is emotional help, whether it is financial help. Deborah, she is a soldier. Speak to us. She says she doesn't have anything to say. I don't believe her. This woman, when you give her the mic, she can talk for 1 hour. So you will speak. You told me how to speak. Speak to us.
Because Sister Fatima, you've said it all. I just want to welcome Her Excellency for being in Finland, and I'm so proud of her because she's very courageous and she's a strong woman. I called her white woman yesterday. When I say white woman, when you are in the wilderness is not a place that you are thinking maybe you are in pain. But it's a wilderness where you become stronger, you become the lion that instead of you come out. So that's what I call a white woman. I'm really short of what she said. I'm so happy for this, and I wanted to thank Mr. Obi. I'm so sorry to bring it down again. Mr. Batman say it all, but I just want us to take his example as an African living in Finland. This man walked with humility, and also she is something that is a person I want us to look up to as well, and to take his example of what he's doing to Sierra Leone. I just want to say again, I love you. Thank you.
And Obi was the first one to take me to one of the embassies here in Helsinki, the South African embassy. Thank you for opening that door to me. Next on our list, we have a Sierra Leonean in the house. What would a culture be without us having another Sierra Leonean who's also doing great here in Helsinki and also in Sierra Leone? He's doing a whole lot of projects with the wife. I have seen him perform. He's a great performer. He also has the community at hand. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together and welcome Morasta. Yes. Let me welcome you the Cameroonian way. Can I do it? Hold this for me.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I don't have voice, because I'm just from Sierra Leone. I need to take all my voice. First of all, welcome my Honorable Minister of of Tourism and Culture, and all the directors. You are highly welcome in Finland. We are really happy to get you people here because it's really like a history, like all the speakers have said. It's really a history for Sierra Leoneans living in Finland. You know, I take the opportunity to welcome the Sierra Leonean community in Finland because as you saw your sitting down, it's really an amazing time because this year has been a year of changes with Sierra Leoneans in Finland. You know, it's really a great independence celebration. Never mind, it's like 2 independence, but I think it was really great. The 2 independence celebration was great. And these days we won the Helsinki Trophy. Congratulations to the football team. We pledge our love and loyalty to our country, Sierra Leone. We vow to serve faithfully at all times. We promise to defend honor and good name, always work for the peace, unity, freedom, and prosperity. We love Sierra Leone, we love our visitor, we love our minister. It's a big. We welcome all national, especially for the Africans that are here. It's a big respect to you guys, you Cameroonians, Guineans, whatever Africans that is here, or whatever African that is not here. You are all welcome. Mr. Akti, Maria Lisa, other people that are here, you are all welcome in this great occasion. I don't need to say much. And I think after this speech, because I'm a musician, I need to give you one song. I know the song will come now. Mr. DJ, you can do it now. It's an African song. More Rastafari. You got solution to this problem now. No. The people that are hungry, let up and tell me to work it out. The children them are dying here. Let up and tell me to solve it out. Africa leaders them not missing out. Not true. Why the children them get struggle now? Hey, not true. Youth man stand up in a positive way. Find something to do in Africa. Youth man rise up in a positive way. Find some work to do for the children of Africa. Teach the people in Africa these days about dignity, humanity, and vanity. Teach the people these days in Africa about dignity, humanity, and vanity. Why separation? Why tribulation? Why salvation? Was a mountain in the times of creation. Why separation? Why tribulation? Why salvation? You must say, down domination. Skill without children. Born on the ground. I kill without children. Born on the ground. I got you without children. Born on the ground. I got you without children. Born on the ground. Don't man stand up in a positive way. Find something to do in Africa. Youth man rise up in a positive way. Find some work to do for the children of Africa. Africa, Mama Africa. Africa, Mama Africa. Africa, why? Mama Africa, we try. Africa, Mama Africa. The people them hungry, let up and somewhere to work it out. The children them are dying, let up and somewhere to solve it out. Africa leaders them not missing out. Not sure. Why
This is a burning issue in our hearts. Why separation, tribulation? Come together once and for all. Let's rock it out and choke it out. Choke it out, choke it out. Choke it out, choke it out, choke it out. North Africa. Choke it out, choke it out. Choke it out, choke it out, choke it out. South Africa. Choke it out, choke it out. Choke it out, choke it out, choke it out. East Africa. Choke it out, choke it out. West Africa, Nigeria, Bless and love, walk it out. Bless.
Thank you.
Oh, please put your hands together for more Rasta. More Rasta, please come. Please come. More Rasta. Movement of...
It's a movement of religious awareness shown to Africa. Movement of religious awareness shown to Africa. We really need religious consciousness, religious awareness. As Africa for us to move, we need to think about our past, for the present to be good and the future to be better. It's a movement of religious awareness. We are not Christians, we are not Muslims, but we are Africans. I love the Cameroonians. I really love you guys. Yes. I love these other guys here. I don't know from this country. But we are Africans. And we get the oldest culture. We get the oldest religion. When you talk about religion, it's culture. And when you talk about culture, it's religion. Blessed love. Respect.
At this juncture, we are going to welcome our August guest. And I know Obi wants me to do it the way he wants, but I want to do it the way the African women will do it. You know, the way you welcome an important guest in your house says a lot, whether you really like this guest or you don't like this guest. So, but we love her so much. And there's no other way for me to welcome her than to have a combined group of the Cameroonians and the group from Conakry to come down. We're talking about the Minister of Culture. We want to welcome her officially so she feels at home here in Helsinki. We're not going to welcome her as if we're going to a funeral service. The city of oneness.
Yes.
Did I say it right?
Yes, of course.
So the two groups, and can I have the Sierra Leonean women in the house? I our Sierra Leonean sisters, we are going to welcome your Minister of Culture. And when we do it, we want you to be at the forefront to welcome her. So let us have some music. I think the group from Conakry, they will give us some music. And our Cameroonian group also is a fusion of the two cultures. Well, we're going to improvise and you will follow them. Can I have the women? The women. Yes, let him do it. The women. We want you to come stand here. You are going to go ahead and you will welcome the Minister of Culture. And welcome the Minister. The Minister of Culture and Tourism.
Hello. Let me say good evening to you all. I'm extremely delighted to be here. And this is the very first time that I have visited a country abroad that I have had such a thunderous welcome. A welcome that has made me to feel that indeed I'm a minister of tourism and culture. Because for you to be a very good minister of tourism and culture, the spirit of culture and the dancing should be in you. Like everybody in the culture division. So I think this is important. No, I'd like to say welcome to all of you. And so thank you all for coming. Thank you all for coming to support Sierra Leone. This indeed has been one of the most important visits that any public official from Sierra Leone has made since time immemorial. Now, I am saying this because since I became minister a year ago, there have been little or nothing on Scandinavian countries. And I know the Scandinavian countries, especially places like Finland, are countries which are very, very key when it comes to promoting development, peace, culture, and tourism. To build long-term peace and sustainable development. And I think this is a very, very important aspect of this relationship. Now, coming to Finland is not by mistake, but we've come to Finland at a time when we did not expect. And this has happened as a result of the persistency, the commitment, and good work of Mr. Obai Kamara. I think he should be recognized as being instrumental this time around for getting government to come, especially through our own dear Martin. Is Martin here? Shall we clap for him? He has also been the pillar behind all of this visit. I remember that few days before I come in, I almost pulled back of this visit and said, because the president has given me an important assignment on that day where I was supposed to chair a program for him. And then I said, I will come that Sunday evening. Then, of course, I had very good staff. They said, no. If you go Sunday evening, it means you arrive on Monday. It means there are many things which could not happen. So I had to listen and then also had to negotiate. And the good news is that we are here because by the time the decisions have been made, these days governments don't have enough money. By the time the decisions have been made, we have a very good partnership with the World Bank because they are very keen for us to link with these countries. So there have been some challenges when it comes to tourism and cultural promotion this side of the world. And that has to do with the cost of air tickets, visa arrangements, and then also looking at how do we get practical programs on ground so that government like Finland can also contribute and support us in our countries to achieve the Sustainable Development Goals by 2030, to address issues of climate change, because it is really affecting the rest of the world. But as a government, and I must pay homage to our president, he came into office over a year from now, a very dynamic young man, but he said to us, tourism is my #1 goal. Tourism should be the backbone, one of the backbone. Even though we have agriculture, we have mining, but that tourism is the backbone. The reason being that Sierra Leone has quite a lot of opportunities when it comes to tourism. You have beautiful beaches, you have islands, you have less hours of traveling because you can leave Helsinki today and arrive in Freetown the same day. Because we have direct flights, you have Brussels Airlines, you have Air France, and then you also have many different routes which you can use. So what we are doing now is trying to see how we can negotiate the cost of air tickets and have some packages to come to this side of the world. And secondly, what we are also doing is ensuring that we are going to become part of the... Today we are hearing about quite a number of problems or challenges in Africa, in Asia, and in Europe. We hear about quite a number of problems of a number of Africans wanting to access Europe. So we need to ensure that we try to promote some of these activities back home so that we have our people to appreciate and then also to be able to have interesting things to do. For instance, when I came today to this particular library, I'm really impressed because I've not seen a traditional library we used to have. What I saw is an innovation, entrepreneurship, and a transformation for Youth Development Center. That's what I saw here. And that is really what we need to transform Africa. We can do all of these things. We can promote education, promote culture, so that we can build wider peace. And I think this is really the message. So tourism stands in the middle of all of this. We want to see more people coming from this side, going to Sierra Leone, and West